Hello everybody. I'm going to take you on a tour of some airbrushed bases. They can be hard to see, so I'll show you how to make them out. This one, first one I'm going to show you is right here. Yeah, nice big old base here. So, as you can see, it starts over here. Probably even starts further over here, actually. This has been airbrushed out. It's hard to see it, but you can. It starts over here. And this building these curve up. Have a top to it that goes around. You can't tell if this is on the ground or if it's a structure standing, creating a shadow, and they can go in here. It's like an entrance. Here's the building with a radar dish. Figured out that's what these are. But you can see that's a building with a radar dish. This all goes together like a perfect, like somebody took a pie and cut it in half, and these are the slices. Comes over here more. This looks like it even has antennas on it of some sort. And this is really interesting. This is how I really found it. This overhang, this is up in the air. This is shadowed, this is bright, this is higher, this is lower. You can see that these are buildings here. Almost looks like a row of garage doors type, to help you see it in your mind a little better. And here's a triangle with a ship in front of it. This right here, this is really interesting. So imagine like those old school World War II bunkers. This comes out here, curves around. This comes down, goes to here. This curves out, goes here, and then this goes back. What this is right here, you can tell, it's like a SAM emplacement, like an anti-missile defense thing or gun thing. Here's the square box tripod that it sits on or whatever, or not tripod, looks like it has 4 legs. But here's this, comes up, this other part's shadowed, but you can see the tip of it coming out. It's the same object, a dual weapon system or something here, defense system, up in the air. Let's go to another one here, that's airbrushed. Here's one that's been airbrushed. You can even see the tower thing here, like a gun or something. Comes around here. You can tell there's something here, but it's been airbrushed. Even this has been airbrushed out. But you can see the geometry here in these objects. And it's just gone now. They just airbrush it out like it never existed. Here's another airbrushed one. It really sticks out when you're zoomed in and out. You can just tell there's pattern here. We just tried to take it out. There's another airbrush. These tracks form a cross. It's like this is water, and as they come out, it creates these tracks from muddiness. This also looks like a type of tower. It's just airbrushed. It doesn't fit. Here's another airbrush. We probably did a lot here. It looks like a bunch of tracks have been erased. But you can just see these perpendicular lines. Yeah, this has been airbrushed out. It's a tower of some sort here. Here's another airbrushing. It's obviously a structure of some sort. Even has something standing up here. Antennas. It's an object of some sort. Comes down, has full form here. Just curves over. More buildings with antennas of some sort. And another one. This one has towers. This one has antennas sticking up off of this. You can see the parallel lines here. Here's another airbrush. You see these lines, these parallel lines, these stacks, these towers. It's all been airbrushed out here. You can see tracks all through here. This, I'm not sure what it is. It's been airbrushed. It's hard to see. But this is a giant, it looks like a giant pyramid type structure. It just doesn't fit. And if it's laying flat, then it's a perfect, like, spade type design. But it looks like it's standing. It just doesn't seem like this crater would have formed this. Some more airbrushing going on around here. So this has stuff sticking up. Right here. You can even tell this comes over here and this goes underneath that and continues. A hangover covering, like a hangover covering here too. Hangover covering here. And we get this other one over here. This has been airbrushed. This is the same design as that one triangle. Has antennas here. Even has two triangles in parallel facing the exact same way. Something else here. More antennas. Tubes. More structure here. This goes up in levels. Here's a platform. This platform goes underwater. You can see this is filled with water. Creates a shadow along here. So this is the bottom, which is like a murky water. You can even see the stairs that go up the path here. Take it all the way up. More structure here. Even looks like there's a gap here of some sort. You can see these parallel running pipes. And I found this that looks like a lizard head. Statue of the lizard head. Let me know when you can see it. It's right here. Here's the headdress of it. Eyes would be in here. Here's the long snout. Here's the top. Here's the nose or nostril. Here's the bottom. Even looks like it's got something in its mouth and hanging out here. Some type of statue, it looks like. And if it gives you an idea, if you have trouble trying to see these towns and cities, research what the Incas and Montezuma look like. The layered, the terracing of gardening and landscaping and building and how they did everything. Uh, you'll see it. Oh, look at that. That's perfect. It's got antennas. That can't be natural in any way. It climbs up here. Here's even a building with people. Oh, look at that. There's people right there. Or humanoid. Here's an observation tower with the light off. It's dark in there. So they can look out from above here. You see these all over. They stand out pretty easily. But like the Incas did terracing in their gardening. And you can even see on the moon that there's green. There's vegetation. You can see it. Especially where they grow in these cities. It's not green all over, only where they live and build. This has been blurred out, but it was a pyramid or some sort structure. But you can see in the terracing and how they grow, which is the most efficient way in farming, because the water runs down and it runs back into these lakes where they grow around, and then they just reuse the water to put back into the top, and it rolls down like a waterfall in essence. They waste nothing. But you can see the terracing all along here, designs, patterns. This all comes down and it's green in the terracing and their walkways. Look up the Incas and how they built those ancient architectural buildings and cities. And they look just like this. This is obviously something. It's got perfect angles, and here's a couple of lights or towers. Lights everywhere. Here's a radar dish. You can see the shadow it makes underneath it and how it's standing up in the air. And this area has been heavily airbrushed. It's a radar dish. What else can we do here? So really look at these cities, because these Inca cities really stand out. You can just tell where they've been farming and doing everything, especially around these bases. And like, it just stands out, like right here. You can tell by looking at the patterns of where they are in the terracing formations that appear as you zoom in and out. Like here, this is from the back side, but this terraces down. Green vegetation all over, especially right in here. Huge buildings, which also doesn't help them look any less pixelated, because that's how they kind of design their structures. This is a huge base with terracing that they use for farming. One of the best places, though, to look for that is around the giant base. And I'll show you this terracing. I mean, look at all the green in here, just over here. It's green. It's not everywhere, only where you see the terracing, where they're actually farming and doing agriculture. You can just see all of it through here. All of their gardening and how they grow on these different planets. You see the same things on Mars too, people. Well, thanks for watching. Look at all these crazy locations and things, and let me know what you think. Thanks for watching.